Have you ever finished an incredible fantasy book and immediately wished you could jump back into that world? That's exactly what The Strength of the Few by James Islington delivers. If you love epic fantasy filled with unforgettable characters, political intrigue, mysterious powers, and shocking twists, this audiobook deserves a place at the top of your listening list. This story continues an already fascinating journey, but everything feels bigger, more dangerous, and far more emotional. Every chapter raises the stakes as alliances shift, enemies become harder to predict, and every decision carries real consequences. Instead of relying on non-stop action alone, James Islington carefully builds suspense, making every conversation, secret, and revelation feel meaningful. One of the greatest strengths of this audiobook is its incredible world building. The setting feels alive, with rich history, unique cultures, complex politics, and magical systems that continue to surprise you. Rather than overwhelming listeners with information, the story naturally reveals its mysteries, making you feel like you're discovering the world alongside the characters. The characters themselves are another reason this audiobook stands out. They're intelligent, flawed, determined, and constantly forced to make impossible choices. Nobody feels completely safe, and that's what keeps the tension high from beginning to end. As the story unfolds, friendships are tested, loyalties change, and personal sacrifices become more heartbreaking than ever. What makes this audiobook especially enjoyable is the pacing. It balances emotional moments, strategic battles, mystery, and breathtaking reveals without ever feeling rushed. Just when you think you've figured everything out, James Islington introduces another twist that completely changes your perspective. And then there's the audiobook experience itself. Listening instead of reading makes the emotions even stronger. The narrator brings every conversation, battle, and dramatic reveal to life, creating an immersive experience that feels like you're standing inside this incredible fantasy world. Long journeys, workouts, or relaxing evenings suddenly become adventures you genuinely look forward to. If you're a fan of intelligent fantasy that rewards careful attention, this book delivers exactly that. Every clue matters, every character has depth, and every chapter leaves you wanting just one more. It's the kind of audiobook that keeps playing in your mind long after you've paused it. Whether you already love James Islington's writing or you're searching for your next unforgettable fantasy adventure, The Strength of the Few offers suspense, emotion, brilliant storytelling, and a world you'll never want to leave. If this sounds like your kind of fantasy, you'll find the full audiobook linked in the description below. You can even start listening with a free trial if you're eligible. Once you begin, you'll quickly understand why so many fantasy readers consider this one of the most anticipated and rewarding listening experiences available today. Don't miss the chance to experience every twist, every mystery, and every unforgettable moment through audiobook narration.